Just making a video, and I was just talking to my phone for the last 30 minutes without even recording. So I'm hoping that my phone really gets this. I wanted to pull up and make a quick video about Gerda Thunberg, that young 16-year-old who was basically she made a Person of the Year, Time magazine.
You cannot do this all the time. You have to rest as well. I don't know how long I will rest, but not for too long.
Well, she was named Time's Person of the Year this week for her work raising awareness about the climate crisis. And joining me now is Justin Werland, a Time magazine environment writer.
Okay, so basically I wanted to pull up, dang, I had so much I was talking about. I was talking about being tried and all this and that. Okay. But basically at the presence, I wanted to kind of edify people on global warming, because people think, see, that's science, okay? But that ain't spiritual. They told you the science, okay? But they ain't told you the spiritual, okay? So I'm in my King James Bible, but I just want to pull up a spiritual. I'm pretty sure. I should put it at thy presence, or by thy presence, or at thy presence, that's better. In thy presence. Okay. Okay. Genesis 47:15, and when money failed in the land of, they say Egypt, but we know that every nation is spiritually Egypt. Okay, followed after the great whore Babylon, which is America. And in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, "Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth." So the thing is that bread is this heavenly bread, man. They wanted wisdom and understanding. They're about to die. But I want to, this is the thing. People aren't going to know what's going on. But the wise shall understand, but the wicked shall not understand. Let me try to find this. I found it. Judith 16 and 15, talking about global warming. Okay, you got to have spiritual eyes to see it. Just pay attention to the signs. His name ain't Jesus. Jesus is actually Satan. And I want to edify you guys. You are in a prison of your minds, which is, a prison of what you think is life and what is death and what is the next life. I actually died twice, so who not better to listen to than somebody who's actually went through it, been through death and came back to life. And I got a seal in my forehead, and I heard I seen a face, and that's the seal. I seen a face in my forehead. It's just, what seals you is your belief on my testimony, and, my wisdom and my understanding. And, because a lot of people they're going to be judged accordingly to their good and their wickedness. The Wadi Shai, I came into a body undefiled, and basically, death couldn't prevail over me because he didn't let his Holy One to see corruption, and basically I went through some things. I broke my neck 4 years ago without any medical attention, still to this day. And it's all been on hope and faith, and I'm still alive. One wrong turn and one wrong stretch, one wrong move, I could lose my life. And one night he showed a sign that he was helping me. He was helping me because one time the pain was so bad upon my bed, languishing upon my bed. He's healing my sickness, slowly, ever surely. And, I'm a sure seed because I stand assured with the seal of the living God in my forehead, Revelation 7:3, through verse 4. And I seen his face in my forehead, and then I heard his name in my dream. That's Revelations 22:4, matching up with, Revelation 22:4 was given to me by wisdom and understanding. And I held it dear to my heart because wisdom entered into my heart, the moon, and she talked with me, Sirach 1:6-7, matching up with Proverbs 2:10, and she's unpleasant, but she was on Proverbs 2:10 says she'll be pleasant unto thy soul. Yeah, she was at first, but I still didn't know. I didn't have any knowledge of what was going on. So, she is unpleasant to the unlearned, and she was unpleasant, but she came down upon me like a mighty stone of trial. But just like I wanted to get this out. John 17 verse 6 and 26 and 2nd Exodus 14:35, that matches up with wisdom and seeing that face in my forehead and those dreams in my name and hearing those names in my dream. But for global warming, Judith 16:15, for the mountains shall be moved from their foundations with the waters. The rock shall melt as wax at thy presence, yet thou art merciful to them that fear thee. So the thing is, Gerda, she's getting a taste of the fear. She's becoming a little woke. So I'll start this with this headline: global warming spoke of in Judith 16:15. For all sacrifices too little, or a sweet Savior unto thee, and all the fat is not sufficient for thy burnt offering, but he that feareth Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua the Lord is great at all times. So if you fear the Most High, the Most High is going to be great. He's going to be great to you at all times. But when you forsake that fear, that's when, you're miserable in your life. You start becoming happy. And it's not the happy I'm talking. It's not the spiritual happy, okay? It's the worldly happy, which is bad, okay? So, people, when people ask you how you doing, you say good. Well, they starting off by lying, So, and that's the thing about a conversation, any relationship. And even it's just like with the Most High. He wants you to come in when you're ready. But he's got these signs of destruction and death all around us, always on the news, to persuade you. Yeah, this is the corruptible world. Yeah, no, people ain't invincible. That's why in Spider-Man, you're not Superman. You heard his aunt, telling him, because Spider-Man, no, he wasn't Superman. And that's something about Stan Lee. He had Stan Lee, he passed away, but through his Marvel movies and comments, he said a lot. His visualization, in the Venom movie, the apartment number was actually 144. Spiritually, that's talking about the 144,000. I'll pull it up. 7 and 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of children of Israel. So the thing is, the Most High's got friends in high places. So once we all start working together, working on one accord, be on that. Just the thing is, these people, they're starting to wake up to like, oh, well, there's a lot of Israelites waking up. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, I mean, we're getting ever closer. You know, the times we're getting here, man. And you know, I really just wanted to get that out, because global warming is not what people think. It's actually the science. It's actually vanity. It's the vanities of science. That's what the scriptures call it. You know, with that being said, though, and I just got so much stirring up in my head because that last video, like I said, I was talking for like a half hour, and it was, you know, I was putting my all into it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I died twice. So, like, if you're given a second chance, that's in anything. You know, don't take it for granted. You know, put your all into it. So, you know, and I feel like right now this is my second chance, so I'm gonna go ahead and not even end this video. And I just want to prove that I was tried in the fire, and I seen the Most High face to face. You know, I overcame because it was His will. It wasn't mine. Yeah, we all want to live, right? Well, the thing is, I never wanted it. I never wanted, you know, I never wanted fame. I never wanted glory or honor. You know, I didn't live for that. I always wanted truth, though. That's what I live for. And I live for truth and love. And, you know, peace there's no such thing right now. But, you know, when He gives you that crown, you know, your head's cast down to the ground for Psalms 40 and 12. You know, that's the high calling right there. And, you know, don't be afraid of, you know, the flesh is going to try to tell you something different. That's that evil suspicion. Your heart and your mind is wicked, okay? And, let me, Psalms 31 and 20, thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. So the pride of the flesh, you got to understand what the pride of man is. If you understand, pride is abomination. It's forwardness, okay? Thou shalt keep them secretly in thy pavilion from the strifes of tongues. Ooh, that's a beautiful one. Psalms 31 and 16, make thy face to shine upon thy servant, save me for thy mercy's sake.